No, it's me. Ow. 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 It's ASCLTT, baby. We're going to sit on this side this time. Because my dumbass. Look, I'll show you what happened here. Knocked all the Blu-rays, as you can see, off the shelf. My dumbass tried to jump through. We're going to sit a little different this time. And my drink over here. And I'll put it back when I'm done with this video. Alright, well, you get to see my closet, which I have a bunch of DVDs stacked over here. But, excuse me. Okay, well, it's lunchtime. I did not mean for it to happen that way. I thought maybe the VHSs would fall down, that's it. But not Blu-rays. Which just was a beer after the day I had. Right. We're going to talk about that. First, we can take a bite. Look at that. These are Johnsonville. I think it's Johnsonville. I'm gonna have to go look. I'll be right back. Wrong place. Where the hell is the rest of the bratwurst? Okay, they are. Yeah, okay. It's Johnsonville. Better with cheddar. Bratwurst. Already cooked bratwurst. And I added the jalapeno cheese, then some bacon bits, then regular shredded cheese. So we'll see how this let it cool down a little bit. That's real good. So we got some things to talk about today. So today is my first day back at work after my vacation. Sometimes, another time, when I have a vacation, I sometimes like to take Monday after off because Mondays suck. I was on vacation for a week, you know. I didn't this time because I actually got sick the Friday before my vacation. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I can't call in this time. Also, I have Wednesday. I have Wednesday off because I work this coming weekend. So there's that. So I went to work today, and you know what, y'all? I should have freaking stayed home. I'm trying to not swear as much. Still gonna swear, but just not as much. I should have stayed home. You know why? You know why? It's not drunk. You know why? I just stayed home. You know why? Okay. So we had a substitute supervisor today, which is fine. That's not a problem at all. She's great. And we do our sites. We clean at the town center first. Then we clean MJ O'Connor out there by the One Quick Trip. Then from there we go to Hy-Vee. And then we go back over there by where MJ O'Connor is. We do the Smythe building. Then we go down to the Smart Bus Company. We clean that. So we got to Hy-Vee. And apparently they came up with a radio that Brandon, my coworker, Brandon, he needed to go in to the main office, the main Cedar Valley office, 8 o'clock. And I needed to be in by 11 o'clock. I'm like, well, why? And they're like, And Ben's like, I think it's a time study. I'm like, we just did the time study not long ago. In my mind, I'm thinking, there should only be once a year, right? Well, it is a new year, but it shouldn't be till the end of the year, you know? I felt like we just did it in September, right? So we shouldn't do it again until the next September. It's a year. I think that's how that works. Maybe it's twice a year. So then, still, we shouldn't have done it until May. Okay, October, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so we shouldn't have done it until March. It's only February. So I was already mad. Because I just had vacation. I wanted to come home. I wanted to relax. I wanted to do this video, which is why it's so late. I'm so sorry. But no. I had to go do a time study. We got done at 9:45. So she took Brandon home. She took another co-worker of mine home. I know Brandon won't mind, but I'm not going to say the guy's name. I don't want him to get mad at me. But she took them home. We also have Josh. My name is really Bill Hader Dibble. But he had to go do a different job. And he left me alone up there. We were sleeping out in the production area of Smythe, right? And it's only us two. So, when there's only two of us out there, we each supposed to grab a broom and a dustpan. He comes out with a dust mop, and I said, Josh, go get a broom and a dustpan, because, leave me alone. And then he had to leave, so he left me. So I had to grab a dust mop to finish what we had out there. We didn't mop. And then by the time I got out there to help the other guy, Brandon came back from his time study. Then we went on to Smart. We got done about 9:45. So, like I said, she took them home, and then there was still time left. So she dropped me off here at home and says, I'll be back in 45 minutes to pick you up. I'm like, okay. My first thought was, pretend you fell asleep. That's all you do. You keep your phone sound off, you sit there, and you pretend you fell asleep. But I didn't want to get in trouble. So I came down when I was supposed to. Until it was time I watched YouTube videos and stuff. This is good, by the way. I'd recommend. It's the Lay's jalapeno cheese. No, the one I usually use. So we get in there. Well, I get in there. Start my time study. What you gotta do, and I tell you how you do the time study thing. You start at the back bathroom. When you start at the janitor's closet, and you gotta grab your stuff, and you gotta walk a mop bucket and a whole bathroom cart. You gotta walk it around to the little bathrooms. You do the little bathrooms, and they mark it so there's marks on there because there's multiple, multiple time studies done today. So they mark it with like a crayon or something. I don't know. It's harder than hell to get off though. So you gotta clean up both the bathrooms. Make sure you wipe down the fountain. You gotta get the garbages and stuff. And then you gotta go into this meeting room and you gotta dust the stuff. You gotta wipe down this little area. You gotta wipe down the tables. Pick up these little paper clip thingies. And then you gotta vacuum. When I got there, supervisor that was doing this said she just had to unclog the vacuum from the last guy who did it. Okay. So once I got done with most of the stuff, it was time to vacuum. Started vacuuming and it just kept kicking up paper everywhere. It wasn't vacuuming, it was kicking it up. So she went to go get the big supervisor man, and he came in and said, just keep vacuuming, and then whatever left, we'll deal with it. Well, it wasn't vacuuming anything, it wasn't sucking anything. And so, they had to get a different vacuum, and I actually had to go get a different dustpan sweep up most of it, and then vacuum the rest of it. I don't even know what my time is. I hope I get a good time on it, because it's bullshit. Pardon my French. Le bullshito. So that's my day so far. I hope my hope is it can only go up from here. But based on that, I don't think it is quite yet. After that, I hope it only go up from here. You try to do an intro where you jump into frame and everything just goes falling. I don't know. My cold is getting better. I got everything. I still cough from time to time, but you can see it's getting better. I'm taking Mucinex. It's helping. And man, my first day back. One thing that really pissed me off was that they just told me, hey, you got to get in there by 11 o'clock. They didn't ask, hey, do you have anything going on at 11 o'clock? They didn't, call me and say, hey, we're trying to pencil you in for a time study. Are you available for 11 o'clock on Monday? Or something like that. What if I had a doctor appointment at 11:30? You never know. What if I didn't? What if I had, because they tell you you're supposed to make your appointments for after work. Okay, so 11:30 would seem like the right time to make an appointment, right? What if I made a doctor's appointment for 11:30, and then they told me, hey, you got to come and do a time study that takes usually an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to do at 11 o'clock. I gotta have to tell them I can do that. I have a doctor's appointment at 11:30. And they try to tell me I have to do the time study over the doctor's appointment, try to reschedule the doctor's appointment. Well, I already made it, It's rude. Clearly, I didn't have a doctor's appointment. It was just a thought, if I did. But there was a situation where, my mom texted me at 8:30 and said, hey, something happened with my ex. And someone used to watch William. Her mom's going to drop him off at the house. We need you to get dropped off at the house to watch him. What this emergency like that? I had to be dropped off as soon as possible. 8:30, I might have to. I think it was 8:30, and today was we got done at 9:45. So I don't know. It's just you never know what's gonna happen. I had the same problem. We have these yearly meetings where we have to talk to people about what our experiences are, what we like to do, stuff like that. And they're mandatory. You have to go to them. And now it's gotten to the point, people used to, they'd be able to make their own appointments. Now it's gotten to the point where the counselors make the appointments for you. So I got told when my appointment was, what if I couldn't do it? What if I had an appointment? What if I had something else going on? If I had to watch my son? They should have to ask you first what time works most for you. Like they do for your regular meetings you have with your counselor and stuff. They ask you what day could work for you, months in advance. You say, oh, this one. Okay, that'll work. And then, you set it up. That's how it should work, but they don't. They just tell you, you got to do this on this day. No bones about it. You got to do that. Excuse me. That's bullshit. They should talk to you about it first, not just say, oh, you got to meeting on this day and you gotta be there. Most of the time I don't remember when my regular meetings are anyway, but I know that I was okay with what day it was on. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever plans I make on that day, after that, it's because I forgot. Because I don't always mark it down, as I should, but... one time I did, and I think it worked. I don't know. But I think they should talk with you about it first instead of just making the appointment or telling or just saying this is when he's going to have his time study. You should talk to you about it first. Are you available to do your time study at this time? Are you available to have a meeting at this time? You know? Just, you got a meeting at 10 o'clock on this day. Okay? Now, if it's, like I said, if it's one of my regular meetings, I already approved it, so it's okay. If it throws me off guard, it's because I forgot. But just what a day to come back on after my vacation. Now I want to hurry up and get to my next day off, which is Wednesday. Because I just gotta work tomorrow, and then I'm done until Thursday. So, Thursday. Let's move on while I finish this. I'll let you guys know what the next review or review series is gonna be, whatever that was. I decided, I was gonna do Crocodile Dundee, but I decided that I'm gonna go to Men in Black. I'm gonna do all 4 movies. Why? Well, because the first one is one of my favorite 90s movies, Men in Black. I love that movie. And so, I can talk about how I felt when the second one came out, which I was still in. The second one came out in 2002. I was in middle school, I think. Middle school, going into high school, one of the two. I think it was over the summer of 2002, so I was going into high school. The third one and fourth one, I can talk about. The third one, I can talk about how, how it was like seeing this movie after going up with the first two. And then the fourth one, I can talk about what's different from what I grew up with. You know what I mean? So it fits with my childhood perspective. You know what I'm saying? But, they're very good. To make them. I could do a video. I could actually do a cooking with Scotty video one of these times, where I show you guys how to make them. They're easy. You just use the microwave. Yeah, one of these days, maybe Wednesday. Wednesday, or if I get hungry for a snack on Tuesday night. I don't know. Well, most likely Wednesday. The pizza. Well, let's gonna end this video. So what I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe. More content. What do you think of my food? What do you think of my topics? You think it's bullshit that I just out of nowhere got told I had to do something at this time? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I got a mess to clean up.